Hello, this is Anthony Fowler. You're watching Sporting Icons.
Now, as most of you guys know, I'm a British fanboy. Not Matchroom, but British fanboy, okay? But of course, I like many other fighters outside the UK. Of course I do. But I was looking at the rankings, and I'm using Boxrec because it's an unpaid, unbiased, no brown envelopes kind of ranking system, okay? Or allegedly, anyway. And I noticed that the heavyweight division, we have, in the top 4, we have 3 Brits. Joshua, Tyson, Dylan, okay? And I was looking at super middleweight, and in the top 5, we have 4 Brits. Number 1, Callum Smith. Number 2, Chris Eubank Jr. Number 4, Billy Joe Saunders, who's just moved up, of course. And number 5, Rocky Fielding. But of course, Gilberto Ramirez, ranked at number 3, currently the WBO champion. There's a bit of a dispute whether or not Billy Joe Saunders versus Rashford something or other, I forget his name now, is going to be for the vacant belt. But as of right now, Gilberto Ramirez has not vacated it, but he's looking to move up. He wants to go up to light heavyweight. And if that happens, then obviously Ramirez will be out. Billy Joe Saunders, Rocky Fielding will move up a place. So that would be 4. The top 4 will be all Brits. John Ryder's still in there, currently at number 7 as well, and James DeGale just on the outside at number 11. So historically, super middleweight, we here in the UK have always produced great fighters at super middleweight. Now, for me, is it necessarily right? Is this a real reflection of who really is the best? Not necessarily. I mean, you could look down the list and you could see people like Caleb Plant. I mean, for me, Caleb Plant could potentially beat, could potentially beat all these Brits. Okay, I really rate Caleb Plant from America very highly, but he's ranked at number 13. For me, that's not right. But again, a lot of it is based on who you've fought and when you've been fighting. Regular fights against good opposition will get you more points on the scoreboard, okay? So for me, I think Caleb Plant could potentially beat all the Brits. But again, the Brits could likely beat him too. But I would certainly have Caleb Plant a lot higher than number 13. But I mean, with Jesse Hart as well, I think he's ranked a bit high, I have to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of his in the world. And Fedor Chudinov. Chudinov is the guy who George Groves won the WBA title from. But he's ranked quite high, as is Jürgen Bremer as well. But the Brits are keeping the tradition going at super middleweight, doing very well. Listen, we're doing very well in all other weight classes as well. But super middleweight is where we're strongest, and heavyweight. So heavyweight and super middleweight are the 2 divisions where we really dominate, which is great news for Brits, right? Anyway, I just want to get that news out there for you all, for those who are interested in the ranking system. So, as I said, go over to Boxrec, have a look through it yourself, come to your own conclusion, see who it is that these guys are for, other guys around them. Do you think that these guys are better, or do you totally disagree that Callum Smith should be number 1 and Chris Eubank number 2, and Billy Joe Saunders, who hasn't had a fight yet at super middleweight, ranked at number 4. Rocky Fielding, of course, last time out lost to Canelo Alvarez. John Ryder, he did beat Sorokin last time out, so for me, he's definitely a top 10 anyway. In fact, all these guys are top 10. I'm not too sure about Rocky Fielding, as he got done quite royally by Canelo, and I don't know if he can beat the other ones. I think Anthony Durrell, of course, he won, and I think Durrell should probably be ranked a bit higher as he is champion now. But anyway, that is what it is. So Britain is dominating the super middleweight division and the heavyweight. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.